Morning guys, welcome back to MC Welds. Today we're going to be organizing this trailer. It is kind of a disaster. It's more this side than anything, but there is still stuff I could do over here. So let's get that taken care of. So here's what I got done so far. I put the signs and that tub under there along with the generator, and that actually freed up a lot of space right here, which is awesome. What we're gonna do with these buckets, honestly, I probably want to throw them away because these are all empty, and that one, about that much of it is left, and it's rock solid. It's already cured. I can't do anything with it. You can't uncue that. It's like a non-choking grout, whatever. So that bulb in this light needs replaced. I've got one. We're gonna replace it today. This art gouge torch probably needs to go in the Boda rig, and I believe this does too, so that Boda, the MP210 and Boda can run 120 if needed. I've really never used this cord, but we're gonna have it on that truck because that's where that machine is. And these are all scratch start TIG rigs. We'll find a place for those. Oh, nice ground clamp. Oh, this all goes to this guy, the ProTig 205. I'm not a fan of this machine. You know, I bought it years, and was there something wrong with it? Probably. But I'm not a fan of this machine. I will take my Lincoln over that thing any day. We don't do a whole lot of TIG welding, so it's hard to justify an AC, a name brand AC TIG machine. So since we don't do a whole lot of TIG welding, it's like, well, why am I gonna go out and spend $5 or $6 grand on one that I'm not gonna ever use, you know? It's like, what's the point of that? Don't make sense. Now, these two grinders actually work, or used to. These need new bushings put in, which is very easy to do, but I don't have the bushings. I ordered them, but they're the wrong ones, and that's kind of where that stopped. So I need to get the right ones so we can have two really nice grinders in Boda, because the other two Bosches belong in the 6.7. This is one of the first grinders I ever bought right here. This is what did it all. She's been through it all, I'll tell you that. And this guy didn't really last too long until, I mean, there's spaces on there without even scratches. That's how you know this guy's pretty beat up. But it didn't take long for this guy to shit the bed. But, oh well, that's that. We're gonna order those today too, because I hate using the freaking Masterforce grinders. I absolutely despise those things, even though I like Masterforce. I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys ever just get the random urge to hit the rev limiter on your chainsaw? It's like 8 in the morning out here. The neighbors love me. Okay. I just put some fresh gas in this thing. I put stable in it too because I don't know what the weather's gonna do. I don't know. February and March are kind of a weird month for us because we don't know if we're gonna get more snow or if it's gonna just rain all the time for the next month. But I do want to get this going today, so that's kind of the reason for that, to make sure there's no problems with it. Holy smokes! Ow! I should have let it warm up. Alright. Alright. It's cold blooded. I'm gonna let it sit over here and let it warm up. We could probably put this guy away now. I put it in this little paint tray because I don't really trust this thing and it always leaks oil. No matter what orientation I put it in, it always leaks oil. So I just accepted the fact that the old Craftsman's gonna leak and put it in a pan so that way it doesn't go all over this box that I have here for it. But yeah, that's that. See if we can give it some throttle. Hey! Mud. Okay. Alright. Well, she works. She's in good working order now. Let's go ahead and put this guy up. Okay, here is the update of how things are going now. This is nice and opened up. That's cleared off. Our generator, our buckets, signs, tubs, all under the desk here. Plenty of space to come through the main door. Work on something, get what you need. Later, I would like to hang up all these uniforms on this rack that I made. Just because, I don't know. I kind of want this back in my room, actually, because this would make a great dirty clothes hamper. So, and it does. I need to get those hung up today, so we're going to do that. But honestly, first, let's take a break. This thing's sitting over here just calling my name. I think it's time to go for a ride. It's a good day for it. It's a little windy, but as long as I can get this thing to the road, if we're going through all the mud and everything, our road is paved, so that should be fun. But I need to get to the road, so why not? Let me get my helmet and gear on, and we'll fire up, take it for a ride, eh? Oh, why not? Why not? Back this thing out. Alright, time to get her started. Oh yeah, just listen to her run. Oh yeah, she's sassy. Alright, that was a pretty fun ride. Here's how far I've gotten on hanging up the clothes. We've obviously got a lot more to hang up, but got plenty of hangers, courtesy of Cintas, to make that happen. Once all these clothes are hung up, probably gonna try to clean up this floor. We go in and out of this trailer quite a bit during the work week, so it'd be nice to get some of this mud out. I'm gonna sweep it and hit it with a leaf blower, and we're gonna kind of see. The main mud is out here. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is pretty bad. But I don't know how I feel about all this. You know, it's strapped down, but I don't know. Basically, part of being in the industry that I'm in, you've got to pretty much be ready for anything to happen at any given time. I will get calls on Saturdays throughout the day, Sundays throughout the day, weekdays. I'll get calls at 5 in the morning, or 0300 in the morning, or 200 in the morning. Sometimes on your really busy weeks, you're working over 90 hours a week, and that doesn't include office time. We're very blessed to have that work coming our way, but it does put a lot of strain on you. So when you have off days, you want to clean stuff, put stuff back where it goes, make sure your equipment is running and ready to work, and basically just kind of do the house tours of the business, making sure everything's ready to go at a moment's notice. Our specialty is last minute projects, and you can make really good money doing last minute projects, but you got to have the capital, you got to have the equipment, and you got to be able to say, it's simple as this. It's like, well, the gas suppliers aren't open Sunday afternoon, so I guess we can't do the job. No, not in our case. We have multiple cylinders of multiple different types of gases. I mean, we are 100% turnkey business. So there is a whole day throughout the week dedicated, at least for me anyway. None of my helpers or my employees are here right now. This is just me. I'm looking at my emails, planning my week, looking at our bidding softwares, and kind of seeing what we could bid on with our current bankroll and stuff like that. And it's really just kind of taking care of the stuff that needs to be taken care of. There's always work to be done. Like I said, cleaning, making sure your shit runs right. And when you go into depth like that, and you make it to stress all the small details, when it comes time to jump, when somebody calls you and say, hey, I need you to jump, you can jump, if you get my drift. When somebody calls you and say, hey, we're an industrial contractor out of Iowa, we're here in your town, so-and-so told us about you, or we found you on Google, or whatever, and they say, we need you to come to this factory in town and work for a couple days and get this job done. We're a little bit behind on it, or this is out of our scope of work, anything like that. We need to be able to jump. We need to be able to go. That goes with industrial, federal, and commercial. Those are our three main markets that we try to target. We don't do much residential. It's a lot of people just really can't afford a mobile welder. It doesn't make financial sense to have a $300 fee for a guy to come out and weld up your lawnmower again. That's just, it doesn't happen like that. The supply and demand is just not there for that, and neither is the money. So I don't know about you with your business, but for me, I'm all about the money. So if you don't like that, you can go watch somebody else that's probably broke because they don't care about money. You need to care about money. That's the short of it. You need to care about money. You need to care about your bottom line. You need to care for your employees and make sure that they're taken care of, both on their wages, their compensation, any benefits and stuff like that. But I kind of went on a ramble there. But this is what Sunday is, as a business owner, is really all about. And you got to take the time it takes and make sure that all your equipment is ready to go at any given time. Especially with our industry, you could compare us to kind of like the railroad industry. We could get a call at any given time and we go. It's 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. We get a call. I call my guys, hey, be at the yard in 30 minutes to an hour. We hop in the trucks, we go. That's the nature of this business. The business that I have created, the monster that I've created, that is the nature of it. We're very highly specialized in what we do. I'm sure anybody could jump in and do this, but I've made a lot of mistakes in my past. And having made those mistakes, having learned what I've learned, I'm even more capable of coming in and being the hero and being profitable on these last minute jobs, which pay really good. Usually they're not looking at anybody else. Usually they're looking for somebody to come in and get it done, and they'll call other businesses around the area, and they'll point, and when the other businesses in the area point the finger to you, and they eventually call you, that's a very good look, because you don't want to be the guy that's not mentioned. You don't want to be the guy that's mentioned once. You want to be the guy that every other business mentions, hey, call this guy. So that's the end of my little rant, whatever you want to call it right there. But yeah, that's why I spend so much time out here making sure everything is going. We have 3 trailers, 2 trucks as of right now, and we've got a lot of equipment and steel sitting on the rack right now. Brand new steel. We don't salvage steel from one project to use it on another. We use it down to the last little couple inches, and then we buy new steel. We do not recycle steel. We don't repurpose it, is what I should say. We do recycle steel. Recycling metal is really the only profitable recycling that gets done. I mean, you can go ahead and put your cans out at the end of the driveway and put your bottles out at the plastic bottles out in the end of the driveway, but that's not what those people are there to do, that because it's an add-on service. The real recycling happens in industrial contracting, industrial solutions. When a company can make a profit off of recycling a certain material, it doesn't have to be metal, but recycling a certain material and make X amount of profit, that's when an industry is born. So it really comes down to the material and the science that is put into learning about that material and how you can make it into other things that there's a need for. So the whole recycling your bottles, that you might as well just throw them in the trash. That's just my opinion. If you don't like it, you can get fucked. And if you do like it, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. But that's legit just the way it goes. So that said, I'm about done here. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this section, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And if you don't like it, go watch somebody else. Yeah. Pretty boring day, actually. Pretty boring day. That's okay. That's Sunday for you. Alright guys. See ya. Remember, always stay profitable. I'll see you on the next one.